is the one on. Oh God.
I'll say.
Why would I think? I wouldn't be thinking. This is Thomas thinking. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say from your position, you're kind of tucked far enough back to where it's going to be a little bit difficult to hit the one up top without like stepping out into the open. I'd give him probably half cover.
Okay. Oh, you're supposed to go for the big guy. When we're ready to go, I'm gonna step out, hit the big guy, and run back in
Run back into the hallway.
into the alcove or whatever the hell or wherever we're hiding.
You guys are currently in like a small kind of tunnel like hallway, so you're gonna run out, fire an arrow, and then run back into the hallway.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that
maybe you're saying they might be friendly.
Sorry, you guys are breaking up a little bit. What was that, Ryan?
Well, I was gonna use the total dad when he hits him with that arrow. I mean, I suppose they could be, but why is there a fellow screaming?
Yeah. No, that's yeah.
That's really smart. Didn't think of that.
All right, are you running in shooting this arrow then?
5, 3, 2. I run out, shoot an arrow.
All right, they all, as you step into the room, they all sort of drop what they're holding and like turn to look at you. It's not fast enough to like react to what you're doing. Go ahead and make an attack roll against the it's against the larger goblin, right?
Oh shoot, this is Dex, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fighter man.
Oh, okay, not bad. 17.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. As that's going on, I'm gonna cast a little Toll the Dead on him.
All right, it's
Short bow's a D6.
so I'm just gonna give you just like a. It's not like you guys like snuck up on them so much. I think if any other actions are going to be taken, it's probably going to be within initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also like a one person wide hallway, or excuse me, I think it's 2 people wide, so you could reasonably get in the room. But I think it's just going to be this one action until they all like turn and react, unless. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could say you would have held your action to cast Hold the Dead, if you want to do that.
Roll a Wisdom save.
For him, okay. What was the damage? First of all,
7.
7 damage.
Solid.
Roll the 6
Okay.
plus 1 Dex.
And then Wisdom save for the big guy. Not fantastic. I believe that is a 4.
Yowza, he fails, and he takes 1 whole point of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, you guys sort of dash into this room, and you see this bigger goblin turn to face you. You sink an arrow up into, like, his upper shoulder, and then he also kind of flinches at this damage from Toll the Dead. I think that's going to be initiative for everybody, so go ahead and roll.
Alright. Ooh.
I'll go ahead and get the battle music.
Damn, I'm really still out here with 3 hit points, huh?
Hey, just a question for you guys.
Really?
I might be a little more experienced with this. Is there a way to copy a YouTube playlist into the Bard bot and like have it shuffle automatically?
Yeah, you just say, instead of play, say shuffle.
Dope. Thank you so much.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I think so. I think that's how it works. That's how it works with the Spotify playlist, at least.
Right.
Souffle.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, I didn't hit stop on the other one.
Ooh. We're great at this. This is amazing.
Alright, there's no noise coming out. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Alright. Okay, why don't you guys just individually give me your different initiative rolls just because we have so few people. I'll start with Meep.
13.
Feralda?
14.
And, oh, there he is. And Donala, what'd you get?
20.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show.
Hi,
Look what he
Dad.
is.
It's Dad, my God, Dad.
Alright,
Oh, you're so
first up in the
quiet.
turn order is Donala, followed by Feralda.
Alright, I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay.
Are you recording this?
Yes.
We are,
Good,
I believe.
Daddy loves you. Bye.
Okay.
Hey, Dad said he loved us.
I'm
That's
gonna
fast.
cast, I'm gonna cast the firebolt cantrip.
I had her bolt.
At which, so there's 3 goblins on the ground level and 1 up top. Which one are you casting at?
I'm gonna cast at the big guy.
Okay, are you stepping into the room then with everybody else?
Yes, I will.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, no, I won't. I'm gonna cast it at someone I can see
Oh.
from outside the room. That sounds
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
You said there's 3 up top?
There's 3 down at the bottom level around this fire pit, and 1 standing up on this sort of ledge overlooking them. That was the one that everybody just whacked.
I'll do the one at top.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. 16?
Does not hit, unfortunately. Yeah, it's hard to maneuver kind of from outside of the cavern, and
You
just
said
with
he has
the
half cover, right?
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it just barely does not hit, unfortunately.
16?
Because she's outside. You guys stepped in, but she's outside.
Yeah.
So she's kind of like threading the needle through, like, because he's up and you guys are at have a low ceiling in this little tunnel. So she's kind of trying to peer out. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I will. I have no bonus actions, so no.
Level 1. All right. Next up is Thorolda, followed by Meep. I rolled very low for the enemy.
You'd love to see it.
You know, we're at level 1, so there really ain't that much to do. So I'm just gonna pull the dead that one bastard again.
Okay, go for it. I'll roll a wisdom save. That's a solid 15.
That succeeds.
Ah.
Pull the dead does nothing.
Okay, so you launch this kind of this audible necrotic energy at him, and he just recoils at the sound, but does not seem to take any damage. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I will move in and to the right.
Okay, so you start to along the wall. It's sort of like this circular chamber. Okay, so you are sort of up around this side, heading toward this this staircase that spirals along the wall and heads up onto the ledge. That's about where you are right now.
Yep.
Okay, Meep is up next.
So I know I can't draw two. I'm holding a bow right now. I don't think I can draw.
I will just let you.
I just-
I'll say for I don't really care about draw and stow when it comes to the beginning of the battle because I assume you would have had your weapons out to begin. Oh, you fired an arrow, right? Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. So what
Can
was
I? So I'm not holding another arrow. Can I pull out one weapon and just drop the
Yes.
bow so I can draw the other one next turn?
Sure.
Well,
You could do another. You could do a draw and stow next turn, so you could just put the bow away next turn to draw whatever weapon you're trying to draw. If you're going to draw it next turn anyway, right?
We need to draw 2
No.
weapons.
But he can't this turn.
Right?
You can't
Draw
do
one
2
turn,
draws, right?
And you can draw 1 next turn.
Okay, I mean that works. Either
So
either
drop
way.
the bow,
I'll
draw
pick
one.
up
What I'm
one
saying is
weapon.
so he has a free hand, so he can do a. If you get 1 draw and 1 stow, you could draw whatever weapon you have, and you're not using your free hand, and then stow the bow, and then just draw whatever you need next turn, right?
That's what I'm
Am I-
saying. I don't know if you get a draw and a stow, or if you just get a draw or a stow.
You
I
can
don't
just
know.
drop
Either
the
way,
bow.
I'm willing to drop the bow.
I kind of thought it was both. That's how I've been playing it. I could be wrong, but
Okay.
I'm fine with using
I
that.
like that.
So
I like that. Yeah. Either way, I'll draw up the hook sword because that's cool.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take an attack at one of the
all
goblins.
right, one of the ground level ones.
One of the ground level ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're not up on a ledge, so that would make sense. Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
Natural 20.
I saw
Nice.
it. I saw you mount it before the audio came through. Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
There we go. Okay. Natural. So that's a natural 5. 14 damage.
Your audio is coming through super slow. Yeah, you rush up to this little gobbo, and before he even has time to react, you just cleave him clean across the chest, and he just falls over bloody. So he's down. There's one.
Hooray!
All right. Next up is the large goblin's turn. He turns to you, Thoralda, just because you've sort of made an attempt on him twice, and he's going to fire an arrow from a little bow that he is wielding.
Lethal.
Lethal bow. That's a dirty 20 to hit,
Damn.
which I assume hits. And then you will take 5 points of piercing damage as this arrow sticks into your side. And then for his bonus action, he is going to rush back sort of behind the cliff and attempt to hide. What are all of your passive actually, excuse me, just a sec. Does anyone have a who here has a passive perception 16 or higher? Okay.
No.
You still know where he is, but the other two do not. Next, it is the two remaining ground goblins. One of them is going to rush up at Meep and make an attack with a short sword. That is that's a 23 to hit.
Jesus.
Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Roll low for initiative, high for attack roll. Alright, that is 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay, wow.
And then the other one, I think, is also going to run at you non-flanking, because they're not very smart. I don't want to kill you that bad. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Alright, his short sword bounces off of your armor. We're back to the top of the order with Donala and then Thoralda on deck.
Okay. I'll go ahead and shoot another firebolt at one of the ground gobbos.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
What the fuck? Why?
What is it?
It's like what is it? 7, 11.
No, you shoot this fireball out, and it just sort of like, I think in the combat with Meep, they sort of become too mobile, and it just splatters across the kind of opposite stone wall.
Fair enough. That's
Alright,
it.
anything else?
Also,
Okay.
if I can, like, hide myself a little bit. Or do any of these guys have bows?
They all. Did you all have bows? I will say you can kind of move up along the wall if you want. I'll give you 3/4 cover.
Okay.
If you kind of like press yourself up against the wall. Okay. So just keep that in mind for your AC. I probably won't be able to keep track of who has what. So
Yeah, of course.
I think it's +3, I believe.
Yeah, I'll double check.
Okay, thank you. Thoralda, you're up next. Meep is on deck.
Half covers 2.
+5.
Yep, half is 2. +5. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Wow.
Or 3/4 +5.
Mhm.
So they're all on Meep right now.
Yeah, the remaining two are on Meep. They're not flanking though, but they're both coming after him.
I will. All the dead.
All right. Is that just for one of them?
Yeah, I can only hit one.
Okay. Go and make a goblin saving throw. That's a 4. So he fails. Go ahead and give me that damage.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's another one.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, a little bit. He sort of winces as some of the skin on his right arm begins to necrose, but does not seem to take a great amount of damage from it.
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
Nope.
Okay. Meep, you up?
Oh, it is me. I am up. Gonna drop the bow. I'm gonna pull out my other weapon. I'm
Okay.
gonna take a slash attack at both of them.
Oh, okay. One's an offhand. Sorry, I gotcha. Right.
What? Yeah. So action, bonus action. 6
right.
plus 6 for 12.
So one of them has taken one of them has taken 1 damage. The other one has taken 0 damage. Which one are you hitting with which?
0 damage first. 12 to hit.
Okay. It misses, unfortunately.
Second one. Cocked on a 17, cocked on an 18, natural 1.
Oh,
So,
yep. I think just in the commotion of these two jumping on you, your swings go a little bit wide, and they both kind of duck under your blades.
I got really distracted by 2 different enemies. They're moving around a lot.
That's one more than one. All right.
Take it easy, numbers, man.
Okay. This bigger goblin from his hidden position is going to pop out and fire an arrow at you, Meep. That is a 23 to hit. And you take 6 points of piercing damage as an arrow sinks into your back.
You're down, aren't you?
I'm down. I'm down. Fuck!
Oh no.
Underestimate how lethal level 1 is. You can't.
Fucking goblins! Fucking goblins!
Alright. The other he is going to use his bonus action. Actually, he won't hide. You see him run back towards the, kind of the back of the cliff. Thomas, you're muted if you're trying to talk, just so you know. No? Okay. Alright, the other 2 goblins, seeing that he is down, are going to, I think one of them is going to fire an arrow at Donala, seeing that firebolt, blast out from behind the corner.
Shoot me!
No. That's gonna be a, 14 to hit, Donala, which I assume this is.
TPK. TPK.
She's not here. I'm going to assume that a 14 would miss with a +5 to her AC. I assume it's more than 10. The second one is going to charge you, Thoralda, with a little short blade. That is an 8 to hit, as he just sort of swings wide. You sidestep his blade. Donala, what is your AC with 3/4 cover?
19.
Okay, you just hear an arrow like tink off the wall behind which you're hidden. Alright, Donala, you're up, and Thoralda, you're on deck.
Okay.
And me point down, by the way, if you.
No.
He had so much to live for!
Did he really?
He's not dead. He's not dead.
No, not yet.
It's time for another firebolt. Did I see which one struck Meep?
It was the big boss.
Oh no. Alright. I will
Big.
inch my way out of the corridor.
Okay,
No!
sure. You have enough movement speed to like pop in and run back if that's what you wanted to do.
That is what I would like to do.
Okay. All right, cool. You jump into the room for a brief second, and you shoot another firebolt. Is it?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a hit. It's the big gobbo, right?
Yes, big gobbo. That's a 20.
Yes, that does absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll for damage as you loose this firebolt from your hands.
Yard horror.
Little moment's hands.
So
No.
that's 1 point of fire damage.
All right, you blast into his shoulder,
Damn
and he gives out this pain yell as you shoot a fireball into his shoulder. He's not looking great. He's looking pretty beat up, especially since you guys all jumped in at the very beginning. Thorwalda, you're up next, and then Meep, I'm going to need you after Thorwalda's turn to make a death save and message me the result.
Bonus action, healing word.
Okay, unless that happens. There you go. All right, Thorwalda, go ahead and roll for hit points.
6.
All right,
Hey.
Meep is back,
Okay.
baby.
Motherfuckers in my face, I'm going to swing my warhammer.
Motherfuckers in my face. Go ahead and roll the hit.
That's a 16 to hit.
Okay, that absolutely hits.
For 10 points of damage.
Dude, nice.
You bring this hammer down with the force of 1,000 suns. This
Ugh.
little goblin, it kind of hits him in like his upper shoulder, and you see his body just kind of cave in, and his torso gets smushed and he dies.
Oh, you ain't hurting my friends that easily.
Yeah, she's got like goblin blood dripping from like and like sinew dripping from the tip of the hammer.
Who's next?
All right, Meep, you up?
Oh. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna go after the last goblin little guy. Or can I make it to the big guy?
I'll say you can make it up to the top floor just because you're kind of in the center of the bottom now, but I don't think you can make it all the way to him because he's kind of stepped back away from the ledge. He's doing something sort of back towards the far wall, but you can get up there.
Okay. I will make an attack against the guy down here first, then.
Okay, go for it.
Natural 2, bonus action, taking another swing.
There you go.
25. Yeah,
That
on
absolutely
19.
hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
7.
All right. So this is with the little arm dagger thing, right?
Yeah.
You swipe it across like his neck and cut him in the jugular, and he just goes down in a bloody mess. No sooner do you do this. Sorry, did you? Oh, go ahead. Were you moving?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna start going up the stairs towards Big Boy.
All right.
Okay.
You run up the stairs, and you see that this larger goblin is hunched over the body of this human man in his maybe early 50s, kind of like silvery salt and pepper hair. He is like badly beaten and bloodied, and he's tied up. And this larger goblin sees you approaching, takes out his little short sword and holds it to the neck of this man, who you don't recognize actually, because you never met him. And this larger goblin says, "Don't come any closer if you value this one's life." And he
Hey,
waits.
I don't even know who that is. Calm down.
I've never met this man in my life.
That's in my turn.
All right, he's just holding his. That is what he will do for his action. Is he's just holding it to. He's got this little short blade, kind of lodged in this barely conscious man's throat, and that's just what he's going to do for his turn. And so we're back up to Donald.
Okay.
The other big goblin still.
And you,
right?
yeah, no, it's just the big one on top. All the other ones are.
Slain?
Give me just a second. I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, hey, I have to help my dad with something. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Ryan, how much did you heal me for?
Thanks.
6? Heck yeah.
Got a big old.
Good.
All right, can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What's up?
I'm going to, I'll come into the room.
Okay.
I see Big Gabo, crouched over Human Man. How does the
Yes.
Big Gabo look?
Pretty bad. I don't know if I can put it to a number, but not fantastic.
Not great.
No, not really.
Do I recognize this Human Man?
You do.
I do.
It's the man who was with Gundren when he left before you did.
Okay. Oh, well, Do I really value his life, or is he just a dude?
That is up to you. I don't think that's my decision to make.
Fair. I'm going to, let's see, that's not gonna work. I'll just walk in and I'll say, hey. Alright, let's talk this over. If this is what you want to do, if you want to kill this man, I mean, don't. And then, maybe you can just have a discussion,
All right. Anything else for you?
I will hold a firebolt if he
Okay.
goes to kill him.
All right. Sounds good. And then Ryan.
Thrall's gonna walk up about where they are.
Up on the ledge or down in the middle.
Where the other, whatever radius they're at, where they're like, don't come any closer.
Gotcha. Okay.
Listen here, darling. You heard a single whisker on that man's little chin there? It'll be a world of pain that you're in for. And I will hold a toll the dead.
Okay.
If anyone else attacks her, he goes to attack.
And then Thomas, you actually have one more before it gets back to him. So anything else you want to do?
Meep just stands there and scratches his head with the hook sword. He's really confused by the whole situation and what he should be doing at the moment. But he will also ready an action to. I guess he can't make a ranged attack or an attack without moving forward. Holding it. Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Because he's not close enough to make an attack, and he's not going to move forward. And if he moves past him, he's going to be able to make an attack of opportunity anyways. So I guess if he gets in range, he'll make an attack.
Okay. Give me just a sec. I'm so sorry.
Oh, should have done that.
Excuse me. All right, sorry, I'm back. He sort of looks at you all apprehensively and he says, "Put your hands down and we'll talk. Lower your weapons, and I'll lower mine." Still holding this dagger to the throat. "I think we might be able to come to an agreement, you and I. But that's going to involve trust. You trust me, and I trust you."
Alright.
So he's asking all of you to stop pointing all the blasty and spiky things at him
What about
first. Okay.
I'll shut my watch. Put it back in the
I for one
pocket.
drop both weapons.
Okay. He slowly kind of puts the dagger, still holding it, just not at the neck. He says, "Very good." I'm going to change the music because it's not badly. And he sort of gestures to himself. He's a very gnarled looking goblin, maybe a little bit older than some of the other ones, and quite a bit larger. And he says, "My name is Yemik. I've been living in this cave for most of my life under the subjugation of some of the meaner, bigger goblins. Now, I don't know why this man is here, but I know you value his life, right?"
Yeah.
We also value your life too.
I mean, I don't like seeing people die.
Tell you what,
Present company not excluded.
it's a little favor I'd like to ask of you. I've been living under the boot here of a mean old bugbear named Clark who runs this cave system my whole life. I'd very much like to see him dead. Now, little old me, I don't have the firepower to take out a threat that big. But you do this for me. You let me live. You let me run these caves. And I'll give you your friend here. How's that sound for a deal?
His name is Clog?
It's Goblin name.
Sure. Yeah. I don't see much of an issue there. Rather.
I am a little tapped out on the old energy levels, but
Oh yeah, I mean, no, I could go for like an 8-hour long nap for sure, but
More than welcome to take a seat around the fire and the fresh goblin corpses for a little while, if you so desire. I'll just be up here with my knife. No funny business.
No.
Now, I'm not smart, but can I make an insight check as far as whether he's going to let us live if we try to take a nap?
I'm gonna cast guidance. Do it too.
Well, it's not a nap. It's not a nap, right? It's just I assume you guys are talking about a short rest. I don't think you're going to be able to take... I mean, you could try to take a long rest in here, but...
I definitely can't take long. You know, I don't need to take a short rest. So
Yeah.
watch if you guys need to take a short rest.
Yeah, I think long is going to be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
If that's what you guys' intention is.
Yeah. Alright.
I can do short rest would be good for me.
You guys are still going to hit die back.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I mean, you could expend a hit die, so... I know some of you guys are pretty low.
Yeah. One of us
All
has
right,
already
go ahead and-
expended
go ahead
their
and
only
make
hit
that
die.
Yeah, same.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
one of
yeah.
us is in.
As in me. Yeah.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
I don't have any more healing spells left.
10.
Hard to tell. I mean, I don't think you know a lot about his mannerisms, and it's kind of hard to read him. But, I mean, for the most part, you don't think so, but
Well,
you don't really know.
Tyler, what was his name again?
Got it.
Same thing. It's Yeemik. Yeemik.
Yeem.
This guy.
Okay.
Well, go on then. Go. Do what you gotta do.
Are you gonna, like, help us, you know?
Short rest. Short rest.
No.
Alright.
I gotta, protect my leverage, and it puts the knife, in the general area around his
You
dude.
don't have to, like, threaten his life over and over again. I mean, we're gonna do it.
I think I'll make that decision for myself.
Okay, just, like, don't kill him. Or we'll kill you. Mark my words,
That's the
Goblin
idea.
Man.
So hostage
Wah,
works. Are you
wah,
trying to
wah.
intimidate?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll.
11.
Yeah, he's not like he says what I said before. He's not really phased.
Yeah. I am a little gnome.
You're about the same size as him,
Okay, fair
Oh.
enough.
on equal size. Well, maybe he's a little bit bigger, actually.
Probably a bit scrawnier, at least.
Yeah. So he just kind of he sits like crisscross applesauce, and he almost kind of like cradles Sildar, like a baby. He just kind of puts his hand in his lap and kind of takes the knife and rests it on his chest. Just kind of sits there watching you all up on this ledge.
Alright, alright.
Just so you know, you want a few pointers.
Sure.
There's a big old water trap in a couple rooms over. You gotta watch out for that. Clark is in this big room with he's got a big wolf.
Oh, good.
So, sneaky fucker. Watch out for that.
Sure. Anything
Lock
else?
dogs.
Water? Wolves? At all?
Are you guys going to take a short rest?
We are?
Okay.
I'm rolling my.
Go.
Okay.
Yep, you do so without
I don't have
interruption.
any
He just
healing
kind of
left,
sits
so
there,
we
kind of
both fucked.
almost amused.
This is the saddest short rest our group has ever taken.
Yeah.
It's okay. Level 1.
Level 1.
Well, I regained 4 hit points. I'm back to 10 out of 11.
Congratulations.
I think this is going to be a splendid day.
I still have 3. Will Donala make it out of this cave system? No one knows.
So sorry.
Actually doing chores in our basement. Alright, so about an hour goes by of you guys just sitting around this fire. It smells terrible. There's like this, like, really unevenly cooked, like, deer carcass that they've kind of got on a spit. It's, like, burnt on some parts, raw on others. Yimik kind of offers you each, like, go ahead and take some if you want, but it looks, like, revolting.
No, I ate earlier. Had a big lunch, you know.
Fair.
Isn't that raw?
What?
Like, are you going to eat that? Isn't that, a little dangerous, mate? Like, getting some worms. Why not?
Picking to slim. Right. You know what? Just because. How mean do you guys want me to be? Because I don't want to be mean enough to kill you guys in the first dungeon. I gave my other group a couple of health potions, and they had 5 people. So I might
say
just
no
say that
to
you
a
guys
heal.
all started. Maybe as like part of your starting payment, you all get 1. I'll just give you like a potion of health, just so you guys don't all totally eat shit. I have to go let my dog upstairs, but continue talking because I have to use my headset.
Our benevolent overlord.
We are a very small group.
You guys all get just 1 potion of health that you had in your inventory.
Yes!
And so Yimik actually points out directly which area Clark usually houses himself in. It was, I don't know if you guys remember this from last time, but there was this big area with this sort of dammed up water structure, and it's immediately past that. And if you remember correctly, there was 1 goblin sort of hanging out in that area who didn't see you guys pass by. And there was like a staircase that was kind of along the opposite wall. Not off the bridge. He was. It's like this.
Okay.
No. He was just kind of chilling in this like next to this like dam structure.
So can we?
Are you guys gonna? Yeah, if you guys are heading back that way, so you make your way back the way you came into this room with this sort of dammed up water structure, and there's still this 1 goblin who's sort of near this water feature. He does not seem to have noticed you all yet. And you see sort of past him there's this large set of stairs.
Shall we try to sneak around? I'll tell you what.
Make a perception check. You haven't? Over the course of an hour, even?
Has it been an hour?
You guys take a short rest.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. We're gonna have a short rest. Alright, we are no longer stealthy.
You are no longer floating.
We could take him out like the last guys. That worked out pretty well. Only 1 of these. I mean, I don't want to go killing everything, but So don't want one of these guys sneaking up behind us. I notch an arrow in one of the bows and I just start like signaling as like shooting it and seeing how they act towards that.
The group or the goblin? Because he doesn't see you.
The groups. The group.
Okay.
Yeah, man, take him out. Go for it.
Right. I can do that.
I can go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh. No. Hey.
You are hidden from him, so I believe that gives you advantage, correct?
Makes sense.
My understanding.
17.
Yeah, that hits. I go and roll for damage.
6.
Right, you loose this arrow and it sticks into like his abdomen, like his upper abdomen, and he lets out a shriek, and then sort of like tumbles head over heel, and then begins running for the staircase. He makes it just about into the entrance of this next chamber.
I'll send off a firebolt.
Take off your what? I'm sorry.
I'll shoot a firebolt at him. If I can.
What is the range on firebolts? It's pretty far, right?
120.
Yeah, okay, he's definitely still within range. Go ahead and roll ahead.
Okay. What's it? 18?
Hits, yep.
Awesome.
And you do not have to roll for damage for this. He only had 1 hit point left.
Okay.
So you loose this firebolt, and it just hits him sort of in the back as he's traveling, and he just kind of starfishes out, and there's this big, like, crisp area along his upper back, and he just falls onto the ground dead. And he sort of like almost slides like into this next room, leaving like a little bit of this bloody smear. He's dead.
Teamwork, eh?
Nice shot.
Yeah, you too.
That was impressive.
Alright. Guess we should go where he was going, huh? Gotta keep an eye out for any other traps aside from the water junk that Yemek told us about.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll go ahead and make a perception roll. Is it just for like for this room specifically?
I mean, I'll do it like going on as well, but I mean, yeah, I guess when
continually
for a new area.
Okay.
I should.
Yeah, do one for this area in particular.
Okay. Woohoo! Perception. 12.
Perception. Alright, not really anything you can see. It looks pretty barren. There's like, the water structure itself looks like it could be released if part of the dam was sort of destroyed. You think that might be what this goblin was stationed here to do?
Okay.
I think we might have talked about this last session, but it looks like it would have sort of flooded into the main chamber.
Hmm.
So, you reason that if there is any danger from this, it's not immediate. It's not in this area. So.
Cool.
Got it.
Yep. And then the only path that you guys have not taken in this area is up the stairs. You guys have already gone. You came up from the sort of like central area, and then the way that you got to that chamber with all the goblins, and it was through another entryway in this room, but across the entire chamber is this staircase leading up into this adjacent room. It's the only one you've not been in.
Alright.
Looks like the way.
Up the stairs. Let's go.
Okay. Are you guys stopping at the entrance, or are you just going into the chamber, or are you perceiving first? What do you guys want to do? How do you enter?
Do you hear anything on the other side?
Go ahead and make a perception check. for the room?
24.
Damn.
24. You said.
Jesus.
Okay,
Damn.
holy fucking shit. It's a pretty high perception roll. So you walk into this expansive chamber, easily the biggest you've been in besides the main chamber in this cave so far. It's this large kind of open space with a couple of stalagmites that reach up pretty decently high. The walls of this room are stocked with these different goods. There's like crates and barrels and stuff, and some like wooden chests that are sort of lining the walls of this room. You notice that sort of just standing idly behind one of the stalagmites is this large sort of gray wolf that kind of turns at your presence, and that's the majority of what you see in this room, except sort of on the opposite side along one of the stalagmites, you just barely catch like a really large hairy foot duck behind one of the pillars.
Well,
Just barely, I might add. Just barely.
so
Damn.
This roll.
that the big guy I think we're looking for might be right there, and then the wolf is right over there.
Yeah, the wolf like turns in your direction and begins like sort of getting low and growling at you.
This is so if the dam were to break, it wouldn't flood this room, correct?
No, it would have flooded the main chamber you entered through. You think it's probably like a tool they use to keep like intruders away. This is like too far in; it wouldn't hit this room.
Wait.
Run or
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention there's in the center of the room this kind of large pit on the ground that little ashes and embers and smoke sort of rise up out of, like it's a little like fire pit.
Okay.
But continue.
When you say pit, is it actually like is it like a pit or is it more like a just a bonfire kind of thing?
It's a pit. It's a pit. Like it's a pit. It's like probably. Or no, probably more like a bonfire. I'm sorry. Yes,
Okay.
it's a fire.
But active, ablaze.
Yes, an active fire. Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Any ideas?
Kill him.
We could do that.
I look
Eloquently
down.
put.
I look down my arms for any clues.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for your arms.
Oh my god. It's oh my god, it's -3. That's a 3. I got
Yeah.
got a picture of a house there, and I got here we got a name, and that's about it. Okay.
Cool. That was real nice.
Oh wait, I said that out loud. Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
No, it's alright, man.
I think this wolf begins to approach you all. I think I'm going to need you all to roll initiative
That sounds
as
about
it sort of
right,
begins
yeah.
to charge you, unless there was something else that you wanted to
Oh
do.
my god.
No.
Well, you guys are
really
sort of
just-
just talking at the
No, we
entrance of this chamber.
absolutely are. They both noticed us, and we're just sitting there talking.
It was like,
Like, we
hey,
never played
there's
this
a
game.
big dog over there.
19.
Yikes.
Damn.
Oh, that's private, not unlisted. Excuse me.
Well, excuse me.
Open.
Ooh,
Alright, Neat got a 19, you said?
got a 19.
Flip
Got
this
it.
card over.
Got 7.
Donella got a 7. I think it's Thoralda with us in the room? No. Okay.
Also, is my audio a little bit better
initially.
now that I have the picture off?
Yeah, you sound good, man.
It was desynced, but it wasn't bad. I don't think.
Okay.
Ryan, initiative.
Thorold, yeah, I need you to roll for initiative as Wolf begins to charge you because Meep was talking at the entrance of the cavern. Just tell me what it is when you get it.
Height.
8. Okay. So first thing that happens is you are all kind of at the entrance of this chamber, and just sort of dropping all of the pretenses. This you see stepping from around this corner, this large, kind of lanky-looking, hairy goblinoid creature, very very tall, wielding this big sort of makeshift but horrible-looking mace that they've sort of compiled together, and it just like puts its arms above its head, screams, and runs at you, Meep, and it's going to make an attack against you.
Yeah.
Not surprised though, because you guys did manage to see it. Somehow. Which is incredible. Alright. Oh, that's an 22 to hit, unfortunately.
Fucker!
Oh my god.
It was so close. So close. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
There was no
Alright.
reason. There was no reason for me to take shield, was there?
Okay, you take. Excuse me. $15 points of damage.
15
points of piercing damage as it slams this mace into your side. Yes. Oh boy. You still up?
No.
Okay, cool. You guys see this these fucking absolutely crazy monkey-looking man just run around from this corner, Bigfoot style, and slam Meep with this big spike club. Meep, you hear a crack, and you just see Meep's like eyes flutter, and he falls onto the ground.
Oh shit.
Okay. Next up in the turn order, and he just kind of sort of stands over Meep's body, very smugly. Next up in the turn order is Meep. I'm gonna need you to make a death save.
Leave him and run. That's a 9. Oh.
9? Okay, well, you don't have to tell me, but yeah, Meep coughs up a little bit of blood. Alright, keep that in mind. Next up, this wolf is going to run at Geralda, and it is going to make a bite attack at you. It sort of lunges at you with its mouth open. That is probably not going to hit. That is a 7 to hit. So you just sort of manage to catch it and like push it to the side as it lunges at you, and it sort of like skids along the ground and then gets back up on its legs. Nothing else, I think, for the wolf's turn. Geralda, it's your turn. Donnelly, you're on deck.
Am I like... So the wolf's next to me, can I get within the melee of the other guy without taking an attack of opportunity from the wolf?
I'll say sure. Yeah, you guys are all pretty close.
I'm gonna... Seeing that sickening crunch, I will take my hammer and whop.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll to hit.
Natural one.
he just sort of like backhands it with his he has these spiked kind of armor gauntlets. Or actually, no, he's wielding a shield that he backhands it with. Just kind of knocks it seamlessly to the side, and he says, "You dare threaten the mighty Clog in his own home?" All right. Anything else for your turn?
Wait a second. Sugar, you're Clog?
Yes.
Oh, well, you're the one we've been looking for. I thought you were somebody else trying to attack us.
Make a deception check with discipline.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You guys haven't attacked him yet. Make a deception check, sure.
Natural 2.
Roll insight.
No!
Okay, yeah.
I'm done using
You just,
the D&D Beyond like dice rolling app for this.
Yeah, dude, what
Yeah,
are you
no,
doing? Just get your freaking
no.
dice out.
He
What are
sort
you
of
doing? This is what the problem has
Jesus
been,
Christ.
Ryan.
You're
Jeez.
downstairs. All my good sets are downstairs.
Ryan. He laughs and he says, My fists have been looking for your face. Donald, it's your turn.
Am I in... Let's see. Am I presently in melee with...
I'll say you guys are all pretty close together. Would you have wanted to be?
No.
No, then no. You are not. I'd say you probably were traveling at the back. So they attack these two first because they're the closest. So you're probably just a bit behind them.
Cool. I'm going to...
Oh, you did attack. You just swung your hammer at him. I should have made you roll at disadvantage. I forget.
I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp at the wolf.
That is a melee. That is a melee spell attack, right?
It sure is.
Okay.
So I'll be in melee with the wolf.
So you rush up to the wolf.
Is the wolf closer than Clark is, or is Clark closer than the wolf?
They're about equidistant. I'll say if you want, you could probably flank with Donala. You'd like to swoop around it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The Shocking Grasp. It is so shocking. Ooh,
I rolled
nice.
3
That's an
natural
18. Cool. That I rolled really well. Wow. 23.
What is it?
23.
Absolutely. Yeah, wolves do not have a lot of armor.
Cool.
Yes, go ahead and roll for damage.
Woo! 8 lightning damage. Full damage. Look at that.
Yeah, you grab, as it sort of skids out of the way of Thoralda, you grab onto, like, just a portion of its back and shock it, and it lets out this very, very sad howl. Because I hate when dogs make sad noises.
I was like, good boy,
you said
and then
8
I'll
points of
run
damage.
away.
Okay. It's still up, but it's looking pretty bad. Like it's limping a little bit just from that. Like anything else you wanted to do?
I will use the rest of my movement to run away again.
Okay, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity
Not from the wolf.
because you're within melee of the wolf.
No, he doesn't get reactions.
Oh, because you shocked it. Yeah.
He is so shocked.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because you shocked him.
Yeah.
Strategy
So
at
shocked
level
it, you
1.
cannot react.
Right,
yeah.
That's your whole thing.
It's the
Hey,
classic buck move.
I dropped
Yeah,
that.
it's fine.
I dropped that pretty fast.
Yeah, you
If
just
you're
took
gonna do
mobile.
it, yeah. How well did that serve? Remember that time I got a net thrown on me and I was out for an entire battle as the healer because I had a net on me and I couldn't get out of the net. Fun times.
It was a fun battle.
I think I'm projecting a little in this battle.
You might be.
I'm getting my anger out. It is. That was just Donald's turn. Clark turns to you, Thorolda, and is he charges at you, and he is he's going to make an attack against you. That is only an 8 to hit.
Nope.
Yep, he sort of gets this like big kind of backhanded swing ready, and you just duck under it as this big smite. You can feel like the wind off of this big spiked mace right over your head, and you just pop back up. And he looks a little pissed. Next up in the turn order, Meep, I need you to make another death save.
Okay, do you want me to just message you what it is?
Yes, please do. And then next up is the wolf. The wolf, I think, is going to chase after you, Donald. So
No.
I'm sorry. What is your movement speed? Is 25, right?
It is. I am not very fast.
Okay. Yeah, he runs back into this other room with you, and he lunges at you. And he's going to try to take a bite.
No.
That is a it's a 12 to hit.
Oh my god, that misses.
Okay, yeah, kind of, I think, overestimating your height, he lunges at you and just kind of goes over top with you being so short as you sort of slide out of the way, and then he just lands on the other side of you, jaws bared. Thoralda, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hope Donald can handle that. I'm going to take another swing at this mofo.
Okay, go for it.
23 to hit.
Absolutely.
5 points of damage.
Okay. You swing your hammer into him, and he sort of, like, you swing it into his leg, and it sort of buckles for a second before he regains his composure. You said 5? Okay. Anything else for you?
That's all I got.
Okay. Remember, you can use potions as a bonus action.
Oh my god,
Oh wait,
you
no,
can.
not on other people. Never mind.
Can't
Sorry,
give them people
incorrected.
bonus action.
On yourself is a bonus action, but on other people is an action. Excuse me. Never mind. I wish I gotta see what you roll. Donald, it is your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action take a potion.
Okay.
Actually, is it
bonus
worth
action,
it?
take that potion.
It's not worth it.
Is it what?
Is it worth it?
I don't know.
Probably
It'll be you.
not.
Don't do it.
Kill the wolf.
I'm just gonna
You're
kill the wolf. Hopefully.
Dead men tell no tales. Get out of here, Meep.
I will,
Alright, what you doing?
I will grasp him, shockingly.
Firmly grasp it.
Alright, let's hope this rolls well again. Hey, that's a 17.
Believe it or not, that hits.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Another 8 damage! What? Dude, I love
Okay,
these dice.
so this wolf, as it sails over you, it lands, kind of flips around and lunges at you again, jaws bared. You sort of put your hands up in defense to grasp it. You grab it by like the sides of its head, and you let out this like pulse of electricity. You see, like for a brief flash, its skeletal structure, and then it just sort of like falls limply on top of you,
Oh.
dead.
Yeah, good doggy.
That's like
Down, boy.
half cover.
yeah.
It's a pelt.
Oh, well.
All right. Anything else you want to do? You're
Mm,
not trapped under it. I just did that for
flavor.
storytelling.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Clark is still in combat with you, Thoralda. He's going to take another big swing at you. I don't know why I rolled 3 d20s there.
Jesus.
I was just a little click happy. Rolled a natural 1 on the first one, so I'll take that. As he just swings like way wide of you. I think just the hit from your last attack sort of knocks him off kilter, and he just sort of stumbles backward a little bit and swings his big old mace sort of just in the air, missing you entirely. Meep, I need you to make another death save for me there, bud.
Fuck, he could be dead.
And then while he's doing that, Thoralda, it's you.
Does it look like Meep is still breathing?
Go ahead and make me, I'll say either, just breathing, I'll say it could be a perception check, because I know you're good at that, but it's going to be a disadvantage because you're mid-combat.
18.
Yeah, it looks like he's still breathing. Fortunately.
Okay. I'm gonna yell to Donala. Could you please, get Meep's, little tushy right back up in here? And then I'm gonna take another swing.
It's
All right,
literally
go for
not
it.
my job.
Battle Cleric.
I'm out of healing, darling. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I am the DPS and the tank now. You're
God.
the healer.
Who has to take care of the fallen guy? Jeez. Whose
Rolled an
turn
8.
is it?
You guys have gone down less times than my other group, so you're doing pretty good.
I've had
well, I
3
rolled
hit
an 8,
points this
so,
whole time.
Yeah, you swing wide of him as well. You guys are just kind of missing each other over and over again as you sort of like, I think both of you are being cautious and sort of ducking out of the way of each other's attacks.
You're,
Anything else, Thoralda?
I don't have any bonus actions, so no. Not level 2 yet.
Okay, Donala, you up.
Because I'm gonna run over and put a potion in Meep's mouth.
Okay, go for it. Yep, you have enough. Yeah, because you wouldn't have run all 25 feet backwards because you took some to move around the wolf, so you'd
Yes.
still be within 25 feet of me. I'll say you can get there with your full movement.
Alright.
You slide over into the room, sort of around Thoralda and Clark, and you just dump this potion in each
Excuse
mouth.
me, I'm just gonna squeeze by you. Alright. Is it one?
Sorry about that.
Is it 1d4 plus 1 or is it 2d4 plus 2?
I believe it's 2d4. I think it's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. You said
Hey.
2d.
You get 8 points back,
Fucking
buddy.
nerd. Wow! All right.
I'm up again. That was a solid hit to the head, though. Damn!
Like you feel like this whatever was crushed in your abdomen kind of fills itself back out, and you're able to like breathe fully again as your eyes flicker back awake.
Yeah.
Give him a little
feels
slap
good.
on the cheek.
Feeling real
One
good.
failure and 2 saves.
Alright,
One
alright.
failure, 2 saves. Anything else, Donala?
I'll just back up a little bit.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can
I think
do.
it. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna bonus action to
Yeah,
potion
okay,
myself, actually, now that I'm in here.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. I'll just let you do that. Just write down the amount of hit points you got back. Clark, seeing you pop back up, it goes like, "What the?" And then he's gonna take a big old
Yeah.
swing at you, Meep.
Ah,
Just
no,
stay
don't
down.
do that.
I guess he didn't really tell you. That is it's a 16 to hit.
16 is my AC, but like after I came back up, I'm holding on to my special stone. I say, no, please don't hurt me. And magical little like seashell kind of thing appears between us.
What the
I got
fuck?
What is
shield.
this? Are you casting
I cast
shield?
a shield.
Alright.
Yeah, I got my once a day shield.
You guys,
Wait, did we
you
get a
guys see
magic
like
item?
out of nowhere this big.
No,
kind
this is my feat. I took magic initiate. I have shield once a day.
Dude, that's
I have a
smart.
16
You guys see this big ethereal conch shell kind of conjure itself in the air, and it just at the last minute catches Clark's mace, and he sort of like gives you like this really shocked look as he just sort of stares you down. Very well done. That was great. I was afraid you were gonna go down again.
Dude.
All right. Now it's Meep's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2 attacks at him.
Okay, go for it.
You stupid bugbear. Sounding very different now.
I always forget that Dari has absorb elements because I took magic.
Every time he comes back up, he has a different accent.
Yes.
17 on both hits. Natural 17 on both hits.
Nice.
That's a
Yep, those both
23 on
those both
both.
just barely hit.
23 on both.
Yep, that hits for sure.
Okay, so that is 2d6 plus 8.
Just give me the total at
14.
the end. I don't need both. Total
total.
for both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
After like kind of you bewilder him with this seashell. You make 2 like very lightning fast attacks with these 2 weapon spears, and you just kind of catch him underneath the armor and slash across him. He's not looking great. He sort of stumbles back and clutches like the big scar that you just left on him. Thoralda, you're up.
I will. Blank with Meep. Oh my god, it's my
Okay,
fault.
go for it.
Can't fail in front of Dad.
And I will take a swing with my Warhammer at advantage.
Go for it. Absolutely.
Oh, that'll hit. Thank God it was
What
at
is it?
advantage. That was a 22 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Roll damage. Damage.
Oh, big old 10 points of damage. 8 on the damage die.
10 points of damage?
10 points of damage.
Hey, Ryan. Excuse me. Hey, Thoralda. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Good time to join.
Yeah. I was not expecting a 10 from you. Holy shit.
I forgot you guys are level 1.
I know.
2 straight. Let's go. Alright, as...
Alright.
Alright. I just finished my work now. I want to swing by. I love how I left and you guys were starting combat. You're just not finishing yet.
This is a different combat.
Oh, wow.
Thomas has gone down twice.
Nice
Yeah.
work.
Level 1. Well, he is the tank, so he's been hit the most.
Alright, bye guys.
Alright. There.
As I see him wince from those hits from Meep, I wait for my opportunity and I summon the power of the moon. My hammer glows as I give a swift uppercut.
Moon Prism Power Hammer.
Yes.
You're as you swing upward with your hammer, you see it connect with his jaw, and it splits down the middle right here, and you crack in the. You can see like the exposed chin bone, and you see his head like whip back at like a very painfully fast rate, and you just hear this crunch, and then his head sort of falls limp, and then his feet catch him, and he stumbles backwards and just falls onto the ground with this massive thud. And you done did it, guys.
Hell yeah!
Take my hammer.
Hey, we killed Clog.
We did it. What's his weapon look like? Is it cool?
It's very kind of grunge, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's this
Got some
big,
flannel patches on
it's a
it.
morning star, so it's this big kind of this like big wooden panel that's wrapped with like maybe some crude leather, and it's got these like iron spikes kind of bolted into it. You want to take?
I mean, I'm kind of collecting now, so yeah.
Okay, I don't know what kind of is a morning star like a type of weapon in like the actual weapon catalog,
Yeah.
or is
Yeah,
this just one that's exclusive to
It's a
Bugbears?
D8, no versatile.
Okay. Yep. Yep. So you get a little like very kind of Mad Max looking spiky morning star.
Cool.
And he also has if you are searching him, it's not very difficult to see. He has hide armor and a shield. If you feel so inclined.
I mean, you don't have a lot of like space to carry things,
No.
Yeah.
so I'll just take a weapon.
Okay. Cool.
Are there any
So
like
you are in this big
bits
old
of
room.
metal?
Are there any what?
any like bits of metal that I can take off of the shield?
Bits of metal? His like full body is like he's just got a bunch of metal kind of like plastered all over it with the hide armor. So yeah, if you want to take some like metal plating, sure.
I absolutely will.
Okay. Oh, he also has a javelin. If anyone wants that.
I would take that.
All right, take the javelin. Do it.
Well, that was certainly an eventful little adventure we had here.
Yeah. It was kind of fun.
Anything else in the room?
I mean, yeah, it was nice. I like being conscious though. That's nice. Also, but thank you both. Yeah. Last time it took me a lot longer to get up before I met you guys. So this is a nice change.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Who do I owe a potion to, or use my potion to heal
Yeah.
me, right? Okay, we're good.
Oh, if you were going to use his, I think I would have had you search his body for it because I don't know if you carry it like on a belt pouch.
Yeah, belt pouch.
Do you want me to make a?
In the future? I think like grabbing. No, it's fine for this one, but in the future it would be like a potion that you have on you. If he's carrying it on him, you're gonna have to like retrieve it from his body, and I don't know that it's always gonna be like. It might be attached to something. It's probably gonna be like an.
We put the first aid kit on the same spot on every soldier.
That has not been established yet. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. But I mean, that's sort of interacting with him to begin with. So I think in the future the bonus action is going to be like to feed them a potion that you have on your person, like readily available.
Fair enough.
Good.
All right, you guys are in this big old expansive chamber with some pillars.
I want to take
Okay.
a look around, see if there's anything else in here.
Oh, that's
Okay,
a cool idea.
I will say you guys already noticed that like the walls are lined with kind of crates and barrels, but you because you said it first, Donald, why don't you go ahead and make a perception check
Can I investigate?
to see if there's anything in particular interesting.
I want to crack open some boxes.
Yeah, sure. I'd say that applies here too.
Investigation.
Guidance.
Okay, are you specifically investigating like the? Are you looking into the crates and boxes?
I would like to, yes.
Okay, yeah, that would definitely be investigation. Go ahead and roll for
All right, and I am guided.
that. Yes.
Oh, that was a really bad roll.
You're doing good.
That was a really bad roll, a d20. So that brings us to a 15.
Not too bad. You notice that they're very basic supplies. It's
Okay.
nothing that's like crazy valuable. They're mostly like some food, some like kind of storage foods. Maybe like some rope, some lamp oil, sort of like similar to the stuff that you guys are carrying. And what you do notice is that on the front of these crates, there's this symbol. It is a blue lion.
Isn't this
That's about the only distinguishing feature.
Huh. You guys ever seen this this blue lion
Did you need a name?
symbol? It's no. Is it? No. Is it? They're all
I think of a blue lion.
Go ahead and make a history check.
0.
Any of you? Okay, yeah, you've never seen. I think you've never seen a lion before. You have no idea what this thing is.
Got a bit of a headache. I don't really know what you're talking about.
I got a 23.
Think difficult. Yeah, you as a merchant would actually not like it's not something that's super familiar to you, but you've seen it on like some. Just because of your kind of intent that you came here with, you would know that it belongs to a shop called the Lion Shield. Is it Coster? Coster? Coster?
I would say so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Lion Shield
Okay.
Coster?
You know of a shop called the Lion Shield Coster that has a symbol that you kind of remember looking somewhat like this. That it's in Phandelver, the town you were headed to. I would say that you guys have not explored the entirety of this room. I think because it's an investigation role, it's kind of this tiny area. So this would just be for these like crates and boxes, but there's other like area in the room if you guys wanted to investigate more.
I just stick my head up, look around the room real fast, cradle it again. It's hurting. I would love to.
You want to make a perception?
I would love to.
Go ahead and do perception. Percept, if you would.
Real good at this, guys. My mama told me I was skilled at this. I have a +1, but it was a natural 1. So.
Okay, so 2. Yeah, there's some like cool rocks in the corner. They're sort of like this sandy dirt red. They're a little bit more malleable than you would have expected. They sort of crumble, and they got this like nice fine powdery texture.
I definitely want a couple. I'll keep it with my special blue rock I got from the ocean.
You have some kind of like powdery red rocks. Anybody else? Donala, if you want, I will also let you make one at this time, just because the other two have sort of been investigating. I'll say you can also
I'll take a
check something out if you so wish, because they were doing something at the time.
more of a look.
Oh, sorry, Thoralda. My apologies. Misleading. Alright, Ryan is in a trance.
Hey, Ryan!
Ryan!
I said a fucking 9! What the fuck?
No, you didn't!
Oh, I didn't hear.
I literally said fucking 9.
He said
Ryan, you're
said
gaslighting
something, and
us.
we didn't hear it, but I saw the green light flash on the screen. Yeah, you don't find anything of particular interest.
Bummer.
Damn.
Okay.
Do you think we should,
You're
like,
so in shock from
try
that
to
red battle.
take these?
You know? Or what?
Well,
The crates?
Yeah, I mean, like...
Okay, they are like numerous, and there's a shit ton of them, and they're all like fairly big. Just so you know.
Yeah.
You could probably move them like you could each probably move like a crate, or maybe 2 of you could move a crate, depending on how much you can lift. But like to transport them any great distance would probably require some sort of like vehicle.
And we have a car.
how much space do we have in our cart?
Your cart is full
Okay.
of
Fuck the
the
crates.
provisions that you were bringing along with you. Actually, excuse me, with a 15, I should have said this earlier, you find this, Donala, find this kind of small hidden treasure chest among the different barrels and crates.
I love hidden treasure chests.
There you go. In this little, are you ready for the items? The big one?
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, play the Legend
So
of
it's going
Zelda
to be 600 copper pieces,
music. Ooh!
120 silver pieces, two potions of healing, and then perhaps most interesting of all, you find this little, it's like a little green jade statue of like a tiny little frog, and it has these little golden eyeballs,
Oh my
or
god.
Gordon eyeballs.
Yes. Jade.
Very
fuck
small.
you.
Fits in your pocket.
Of course it does. This is my pocket frog.
All right. My pocket frog.
Do you guys want some,
Thomas, did you fart?
What?
What was that? Or like a fart noise. You did yourself. I thought you farted. Sorry.
He did.
I definitely did.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out while I'm recording.
No, it's important. It's important. Shame me.
It's important to the story. Anywho, alright, so you guys are free to do what you want.
Okay, should we,
Yeah, let's go back to our friend.
feel like there was
Eunuch.
something else we had to do? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Should we like take the the head of the wolf or something like as proof? He can come up here and check if he wants to. I don't know.
That works.
I gotta go grab my computer charger. I'll be right back.
I'll go for
I
it.
got the guy's
You
weapon.
all make your way. Yeah, you all make your way back into the chamber with the mini goblins. You find Yimik sort of sitting up on that ledge again. He's got like a big, kind of like gross-looking deer leg that he's kind of munching on, and he notices you coming in, and he sort of puts on the ground, and he gets back up and he sort of holds the dagger, not to Sildar's throat, but just kind of around. And he says, "So, is all the dirty business finished then?" "Oh no, you're the only one left to talk."
Oh my goodness, this is
Negotiate.
this is a character moment. Is Sildar still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. Doesn't look dead. It looks like he's barely conscious, though. Like he's unconscious, excuse me.
Hey, yeah. So we found the guy, and we killed him. And I throw the Morning Star down in between us.
Alright, that's proof enough. So, you kill him, and you give me half a ball of his golden belongings, and I'll give you your friend here. So, fork it over.
I mean, we left a lot of his stuff up there. You can go grab it if you want.
Alright, well, I'll just take half of your gold then.
I mean, I pull out... How much do I have? My goodness. It's important. Okay, I pull out... two gold pieces. I throw them in between us. And then I pull out a third gold piece. And I try to bite it in half. I mean...
Is that actually half of your gold?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have 5 gold pieces.
Okay, yeah. He kind of... He looks a little disappointed, and he says, Alright, the rest is... Give us your gold.
Can I try? Can I make a
I'll
check
say you
to
were like the first one in the room.
Can I make a check?
Yeah,
to
go
try
ahead
to
and just make... Yeah, I think it's just going to be a strength check.
Ooh, there we go. That's an 18.
It bends a little bit, disappointingly. So, Donald, Meep got into the room first, and you just hear Meep talking with Yimik, who is still kind of standing up on this ledge with Sildar sort of at his side with the dagger, and Yimik says to you, "Good, you killed him. Now, just hand over half of your gold, and I'll let the man go."
Listen, that wasn't part of the original deal.
Wait, that's right!
Maybe not,
Whoa,
but
whoa, 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 whoa. Ow.
I'm maybe not, but I'm the one calling the shots here. I don't think you're in any position to make demands now that I'm the most powerful goblin in all of Cragmore Cave.
Yeah, I mean, you're still just a goblin in this cave, though. I mean, we just
Goblin
killed
with a
Claude.
hostage, and possibly a couple more gold pieces if you're willing to give me half of what you have. Not asking for all of them, just half.
Do you have it? We could work out a little like trade situation. What do you have?
Yeah. Alright, I have this man here whose life I'm threatening.
No, I mean like a
I will trade him for half of your gold.
No, I mean we're getting him anyhow. See if you can like sweeten the deal a little bit.
Alright, I will not stab him.
I think that'd be nice.
He will be unstabbed.
You sounded
I'm-
so much like
Well,
Dakota right there.
Because I'm telling you no?
Maybe. Maybe.
Can I like
I
just
guess I'll just not stab him.
I do feel a little bit of I do feel a little mischievous.
can
Sorry,
I
what did you say, Donald?
can I just like give like a glance over his body to see if he has anything on him of interest?
Like Yemek?
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
That's what we want. 22.
Okay, he has on him some very tattered clothes, a short sword, a short bow, and he just dropped a big leg of that gross deer that he was munching on. That's about it.
Half.
He also
of my
has
gold?
one human man that he's sort of carrying at his side.
What's in the room behind you?
It's just a cliff. I was just sitting up there. You want to take a look?
Wait, can you give
I mean,
us
a
a
little.
tour?
Okay. What did you say?
Can you give us a tour?
Not really. I'm afraid you're going to stab me.
No, listen. I've got nothing with which to stab you.
All right. You got the magic hens. I saw them twinkly.
I do jazz
little
hands and
pocket
cast
watch.
prestidigitation and little sparkles.
Because he grabs the knife for a second before kind of lowering it. Does the pocket watch do the magic?
Listen, it's gonna be alright.
I like the pocket watch, actually. You know what? You don't have to give me half your gold if you give me the pocket watch.
What if I just give you half my gold?
Alright. My original deal.
I mean, the amended deal, but yeah.
Poke it over.
I give him 8 gold pieces.
Or is that half your gold?
No.
Make a deception check.
Natural 1.
I rolled for a total of what? Because I'm not going to do the on skill checks. I'm not going to do auto fails and auto successes.
For deception?
For a total of what?
7.
So I rolled really low for this. Yes.
Damn!
I rolled a 5. Right, and I'm gonna
Yes.
wait until Ryan. I don't know where did Ryan say he had to go?
I was helping his dad with something. I think.
Okay. I'll just say he's satisfied with this, and he's sort of like, he says, you all go to the front of the cave, I'll bring him out.
Didn't he say I could go see the
Yeah,
light?
can we see the cliff?
Okay, go see the cliff and then leave.
Look over.
Go walk over the cliff.
Alright, it's a big elevated area, it doesn't go very far back, it's just that you couldn't see, like, up on it from below. there's like a couple of crates and a lot of blood, probably from Sildar. That's about it.
Did you steal?
Not like an excessive like. Did I steal?
Yeah, like all of those crates.
No, I paid for it. Yes, I stole it. Yeah.
Was it like you, like single-handedly?
Okay.
Like, are you that powerful?
No. No. There's other goblins.
I mean, we killed a bunch of them, so
So, what are you gonna do now?
There's a lot of them, not all of them in the cave. We go out and do scouting missions and raids and such.
Oh,
I'll be
sure.
fine. You guys, don't you worry about old Yemick. I'm getting on in years. Okay, get out of my cave. Get out. Get out of my cave.
Has he at any point like lessened his hold on the guy?
What are you trying to do?
I'd love to either.
What would you like to do?
I'd love to either like grapple and restrain him, or like
Stealthily, or because they're like he is down on the lower platform and you are like, or no, I said he was up there, so you guys can come up and he's up there. Sure. Okay.
I'd like I'd love to like get in between the two of them.
He's kind of had his. He is he is like on, so like he is holding Sildar by the scruff of his like collar.
Okay. If he's small enough, other option is to grab him and toss him off the edge of the like.
You are not extremely close to him, I would imagine, because anytime you get anywhere near him, he starts to put the dagger to Sildar's neck, and he's been watching you pretty intently. If you're going to try and like, I'll say without distraction, it's going to be a deception check at disadvantage. I mean, a stealth check at disadvantage. And you guys can, because he is intently watching all of you.
I'm gonna, on our way out, I'm gonna lay down an additional 5 copper pieces and a Baron Clark's business card. If you're ever in the market for a clock or any timepieces, feel free to mention my name. You might get a discount. Baron Clocks. Best in the region. Best in the realm.
Don't do a lot of bartering, but I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, sure. Clocks.
Could make this into a respectable cave.
Like under his breath, can't hear him say like, what's that? Goes like, what the hell's a clock? Is everybody leaving?
Look at the watch.
It's a big watch.
He knows what like a pocket watch is. He doesn't know what its function is. Like, I don't think he has a perception of like numerical time.
Fair enough.
He's a goblin. His intelligence is, I'm pretty sure, like a 9. Yeah. He's smarter than me.
This has been
smarter than a goblin. No, excuse me. His intelligence is 10.
He's significantly smarter than me.
He's much smarter. He's double.
I think he might be smarter than me.
All right. You guys leave the
worth of intelligence.
You guys leave the cave, and then like as you're sort of standing at the entrance, you see floating down the river is Sildar's body, and then he just kind of floats out to you, face up, so it doesn't drown.
Do we want to go back in and get that guy?
Nah. Say, future customer.
Woo!
Do you want to like grab Sildar out of the river?
Yeah, I can do that real quick.
Oh yeah, thanks.
My voice. It's weird. Okay. Jump in the river. I've actually got a 30 swimming speed.
Alright, it's shallow. Like, it only goes up to like your kneecaps.
I'm very excited to swim, and I realize it's very shallow.
Okay.
Do you swim anyway?
He's like, Meep sort of like lays down in it, and he just kind of gets on his belly and just like.
He's not
swims
swimming,
up
he's
this
just
Sildar.
prone in the water.
It's like when you're really shallow in the ocean or something like that, but like the shallow water is really warm, so you're swimming there anyways.
I always just sort of like drag myself like on my hands.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, you are able to successfully swim a, like, just barely unconscious Sildar to shore.
hell yeah.
He just kind of, like, ragdolls in your arms.
Wakey wakey, Sildar.
Poor little guy.
Are you trying to wake him?
It's not like... I'm not trying
I
hard.
think it's supposed to give him mouth to mouth.
But,
Okay, like, are you trying to get his attention, though?
yeah, I'll, like, pinch his cheek or something like that.
Okay. He sort of, like, let me scroll to the Solar section.
He was unconscious in water and he has swallowed water. We gotta do.
He was face up. He just wanna
kiss him.
you see his eyes sort of flutter for a second, and he winces for a second, and then, like, looks around at all of you with very, like, slightly ajar eyes, and he goes, "What in the bloody hell happened? Who the fuck are you?"
You got hijacked by goblins.
Bloody hell.
And then we killed them.
I'm
Well,
alive then.
most.
Technically, yeah.
I mean, I think so.
Who are you?
I am Donala,
My name.
Baron of Baron Clocks.
Donala. I remember you. You were in Neverwinter, correct?
I was indeed.
Yes.
I'm gonna slip a business card
Very-
into his
very-
breast pocket.
Okay, yeah, he does not have enough strength to take it physically. You just kind of put it in his, like, tattered shirt.
Yeah.
He says, Gundren and I were attacked not but a few days ago before your arrival. I was taken in by the bugbear, but some shadowy figure made off with Gundren. I do not know where. He mentioned a place. It was... I heard him speak of a location, Cragmore Castle or Cragmore Keep, something or other. But I've never heard of such a place.
Have I ever heard of such a place?
Make a history check.
21.
Okay, you've never heard of... Okay, you've never heard of anything. You don't even know what that is.
You don't know what castles are.
I don't think you've, like, heard of it specifically, but you did hear... You heard Yenik say the word, Cragmaw Cave, which he referred to as, like, the cave structure that you were currently in.
Cragmaw Cave is, where we just rescued you from.
I'm pretty sure he said castle. That doesn't look like a castle to me. Unfortunately.
You think it goes deeper? Didn't the goblin guy say something about more goblins and more weird spots of the cave?
Yeah, I mean, we could probably go talk to...
He didn't say cave. He said other locations, but he was not referring to the cave specifically.
Okay. Tyler, I do not pick up on these nuances.
That's okay. I probably need to explain them better.
We can always
We're all
ask
learning.
Yenik. He's a fairly decent goblin.
If you are not all too busy at the moment, I think I need perhaps a fair bit of rest and medical attention.
Yeah, you have a... yeah.
I
Go
do
ahead.
believe we're not too far from Phandelver. Might be worth our while to make our way over to the town and see if we can collect any information there.
Sure.
As it happens, Thoralda is pretty good at medicine. Unfortunately, I think she really had to go to the bathroom, so she should be back sometime pretty soon. The runs. I think she may have tried that deer. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Are you guys heading off then?
Yeah, we'll get back in the cart.
Okay, you go back and begin to look for the not super well hidden. You remember where it is pretty easily. The oxen is still there, or the horned horse.
Good
Excuse me.
boys.
And it doesn't look like anything's really been stolen. So you kind of just throw Sildar on the carpet. He's just out like a light. Like he's not even awake for the rest of the trip. He just passes out.
Like, put something under his head so he doesn't get, like, concussed or anything while he's just, like, rolling around back there.
You find like a nice sort of like malleable cheese wheel.
I was gonna say, like, a cloak or something. But the cheese wheel is lovely.
Okay, that works too.
I like the cheese wheel pillow.
It's a little more like a pillow-esque because it has some volume to it.
I
Yeah.
want a cheese.
It's
It's
what's
like
the soft
a
cheese?
mozzarella log. Like a big mozzarella log.
It's
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
the mozzarella beanbag.
Right, and over the course of about 6 to 5 hours or so, you make your way down this trail, and it slowly kind of turns to nighttime. Just the sun sort of sets as you are coming up on the town of Phandelver. And as you sort of make your way around this bend, you come out on this sort of like tree-topped hillside. You overlooking this town of about like 50 buildings or so. It's not especially large. Most of which are fairly simple. There are log buildings. There's some that look to be older, sort of more like they were remnants of an age past that have sort of now crumbled and been destroyed. Some of the buildings have kind of been built onto them. The whole town itself is sort of like spread out from this sort of central area, this like town center that you sort of just come up upon at first on your way into the town. There's like some farmlands. There's a lot of shops that you kind of see as you pass by. It's not especially active or busy right now because it's sort of like just at the start of the evening. So people you would imagine are sort of like heading either home or to like some taverns to get like a drink or something. Yeah, that's about it. And then, so as you sort of make your way into the town, Solar jostles awake and he says to you, Donala, I know of a particularly cheap inn that might be nice to stay at. If you would be so kind, I will gladly pay for the housing for your cart and for yourselves.
Of course, yeah.
Me.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Where to?
Anyways, so as I was
So
saying before he interrupted, that's how I lost my first magic rock. But then the second one I found nearly the same spot, about 10 feet away. Really nice. Nice blue,
Yes,
green if you look in the light.
yes, magic rock, yes. Very interesting.
Definitely is.
So you sort of make your way to the town center, and then you see this little kind of like stone shrine in the middle, and as you pass it, you come upon this little sort of like it's a pretty humble looking inn, and you see it is called the Stonehill Inn. This large banner that kind of crosses the top of it, and there's sort of some space out back where you can park your cart. And as you head inside, I assume one of you kind of helps Sildar, who limps into the building, like onto his
I'm a
feet.
strong shoulder.
Yeah, you guys sort of barge into this tavern, and there are like quite a number of people here drinking, because it's it's the end of the workday, and they all sort of turn to you as you enter. Not like room stops in shock, but there's like the volume drops a little bit, and you guys do get some odd glances. at the front counter is sort of a young looking human man who is just polishing off a glass, and he sort of looks at you all and he says, "Oh my goodness, welcome to the Stonehill Inn. Are you all right? You all look very bent out of shape, to put it lightly."
I'm quite all right now. Yeah.
We're doing a lot better than we were before.
Your friend there is looking a bit worse for wear. What can I? Excuse me. Mine. I apologize for my rudeness. My name is Toblin Stonehill.
Toblin?
Good to meet you all. What can I do for you? And
some beds would be good.
Toblin. Yes.
Beds would be great.
Of course. And Sildar produces like a little pouch of coins that somehow didn't get stolen on him from the goblins, and he just kind of lays a couple copper pieces on the counter. This inn is like pretty cheap. It's not run down or anything, but it just doesn't cost a whole lot. And he buys you a room. And he says, "Someone would please help me up into the room. I'm going to take a much well-deserved rest. You all feel free to mingle, but tomorrow I think we should discuss some things going forward. But for tonight, relax, take your boots off, and feel free to explore. But come tomorrow morning, we will have some things to talk about." And Sildar kind of lugs himself up to the room and goes to bed.
Is there a clock down here? Any place?
No clock.
Yeah, Toblin.
No clocks. Yes.
I can't help but notice that you don't have any timepieces down here.
Timepieces? No. I mean, there's a lot of agricultural and mining work. The mines are too dark for sunlight, but most people that work in agriculture just go by daylight and daybreak.
Yeah, I was saying even.
But no, we did not have any timepieces.
Even here in the inn, I mean, it would be nice. It's much easier to keep track of things, especially to be efficient with turnover and stuff like that. If you know when your guests are checking in and out. For example, we've just checked in at 11:42 p.m. So you can expect that we'll be up around 7 for breakfast. Do you serve breakfast here?
We have. It's not included. We do have options. So you guys made it out of the cave with Sildar, and you have now arrived in Phandelver, and Sildar has paid for a room for you all at a place called the Stonehill Inn. Sildar went off to bed and said that he would just like to talk to you all tomorrow, but he kind of just gave you the night to do whatever you wanted.
Now, what I'm saying, Toblin,
Donald is currently trying to sell some of her wares.
If you had a clock in maybe not every room. How many rooms do you have here?
About let me double check if there's a number. I don't believe there is. I'll say 12 or so.
12? If you had
roughly
just a basic clock in every room, yeah, there's a marketing opportunity for you. You say, we serve breakfast at 7 a.m.
Of course, there's some...
People are going to want to stop in if they know that they're going to have a nice meal in the morning.
I think now would be a perfect time for a persuasion check.
No! Why? Why do the dice hate
What'd you roll?
A 9.
What did you roll? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, it's a pretty low bar, because it's a pretty fair... I think he just kind of, very respectfully, I think that's something I would have to think about. Something I'd probably have to discuss with my wife, who's also an owner of the store. But we're not really in a place to be buying a lot of products right now. Business in Phandelver, especially for innkeeping, has been somewhat slow as of late with all the goings on. So
Sure.
perhaps another time. But for now, I think I'm going to have to pause.
If you're ever on the market, here's my card. There are many merchants selling bearing clocks. So if you happen to want one, drop my name. Might get yourself a nice discount.
I've heard it. All right, thank you very much. He shakes your hand. He kind of has to lean way over the counter to because you're so much smaller than him.
Reach up as high as I can.
He's very respectful. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys sort of free reign to explore and do what you want. I'll give you guys a couple of different encounters or actions if you so desire, or you guys can all just go to bed if you don't really want to do anything. So just have at it.
Okay, Donna.
Let's start with.
Don't always do well with the good try.
Thanks.
I'll say let's start with Meep. Is there anything that Meep you think you'd be interested in Phandelver, interested in doing tonight, or would you just want to go to sleep?
Probably to sleep. They did say enjoy yourself. I would probably buy an ale. Probably also for the 2 people that saved my life today. So I would probably, since all I have is my 5 gold, I would probably flip over my very bent gold coin and see what I can get back.
Are you just walking up to the bar and flipping it at Tolban?
Absolutely.
He sort of fumble catches it and he says, I'm sorry, what is this for?
Drinks. 3.
3? This would run you quite a number. We're only serving drinks for a couple copper apiece. Is this bent?
Yeah, I'll take back whatever yeah.
6 coppers?
Sure, and he just, what was that? I'm sorry.
6 coppers for the 3 of us?
Yes, he runs you about 6 copper total. So...
I take my pouch of 600
each
copper pieces.
What?
My pouch of 600 copper pieces, and I'll just plop some.
Sure, I appreciate it, but you don't all have to. It's just 2 copper. It's quite alright.
2 more copper?
More? 2?
Is this not enough?
No, just for each 2 pieces of copper.
So 6 total?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He takes it from Donald because he is not upset from dealing with me, but he kind of catches on to the fact that you're not really understanding the concept of
numbers.
Exchange is made with money, and he hands you all just a tankard of mead. Actually, I'll say so.
Mead?
He hands you a tankard of mead each. Sure. You I don't know, where are you guys sitting at the bar, kind of out in the among the tables.
Is there a booth?
Ooh,
yeah, you guys can kind of get not like an Applebee's booth, but some tables that are kind of pushed up along the wall.
Okay, yeah.
Fantasy Applebee's.
Fantasy happy hour. We get these drinks for 1 copper piece a person.
This is pretty, yeah.
but appetizers are half off.
Well, he doesn't have any
Give me the
clocks, so
mozzarella
I don't think.
sticks.
No happy hour, no clocks.
It's
I
dusk.
have-
It's dusk
You
till
see?
sunset.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He's a little short on cash, so. All right, you guys kind of take your seat at this this table at the sort of the corner, or maybe the like along the wall of the tavern. And there's just, general kind of gossip and talk. There's a few different people sort of like chatting. Some farmers, like some miners, not like children. There's no children in this bar. Like some people that are kind of covered in like ash and soot they've got like, they're like these big kind of coal covered hands, like just wrapped around these like a couple different mugs. People kind of walking in and out, a couple barmaids walking around.
Alright.
Is there anything else any of you would like to do in particular tonight?
Not necessarily.
I just go to bed.
What's the vibe of the place? Like people like on edge, like
Give me a vibe check.
vibe check.
Give me an insight check. Like about what? About you guys, or just about life in general?
Like life in the town. Wow, I gotta.
Okay, yeah. 39. Hard to tell. I mean, everyone's kind of like. It's hard to tell in a tavern specifically because they're all just kind of drinking. Not really like any overall feel that you can gain from anyone. You do hear, especially with your particularly attentive ears, there's like this sort of older-looking, kind of gruffer gentleman, a miner that you would assume, who you catch him kind of talking to one of his associates, and he's just like, "I just don't know how we're gonna get." I gotta figure out a voice for him. No. I just don't know how we're gonna get any mining done with all these orcs around. They're all over the bloody place, and the townmaster won't do anything. He's too concerned about other things. He's a bloody coward. The red brands and the orcs and the goblin raiders, and now all these rumors of undead and just all this nasty shite. Don't know how we're gonna make a living this year.
Sounds like.
And the guy across from me says, well, rumors of spooks never stopped me from doing my job. I'm sure that's just rumors from a couple of kids.
He said, what, orcs, undead, goblin raiding parties, and was it the red brand?
He said, yes, red brand.
Okay. Okay.
It's about all you hear just from their like passing conversation. Is mention of,
Some problems.
there's quite a few interesting goings on around the town. Yes. Anything else you guys would like to do tonight?
I probably get progressively more drunk and start to move away from our table and just go into different
All right.
tables and talk to different people.
Give me a con. Just check. I won't say save. Just give me a con check.
Okay, 12.
You get pretty tipsy, kind of like a happy drunk. Not necessarily, you're not sloshed, but you're like, you're loose, and you kind of don't check the social vibes. You get like, kind of, there's a couple people that you get maybe a little too like happy with, and they kind of shove you away and get a little bit like hostile toward you. Not like fight hostile, but like a little. And then there's some other guys where you come up to them and they're pretty wasted, and they kind of put their arms up around you and are like, yeah, and they're doing like a little like drunk sway dance.
Perfect.
You eventually make your way over to the bar area for another refill, and instead of Toblin, you are greeted by this kind of young human barmaid, kind of little bit peppier attitude. She seems very, very chatty, and she just sort of stops you and says, another for you today?
Yeah, that'd be great. I got. I pulled back out my very bent gold piece, which is because I still don't think I have any copper pieces. Wait, no. If
I'll just send.
Pieces,
Yeah, you probably have some change now. I think maybe like Thoralda and Donald have helped you sort of like make the change for it. I don't think you know how the conversion rate works.
no, I don't at all.
But yeah, you know what 2 copper is, I would assume. So you can toss her 2 copper, and she fills you up another bottle or another tankard of mead, and she says, "Oh, certainly an interesting role. Where are you from? What brings you to town? You look a little rough around the edges."
Yeah, it's been a weird day. I'm not used to all this. I'm a little fishing port in Neverwinter.
It's actually not in Neverwinter. It's just west of Neverwinter.
Just west of.
She sort of looks at you because Neverwinter's not a port city, so she's like,
"Looked at it wrong. I'm so sorry. I looked at it wrong. It's west of Neverwinter."
Okay.
Red
what brings you all the way to
flag.
Franklin?
Yeah.
You get a job. Trying to make our
It's just me right now at the bar top.
Oh, it's at the bar. Oh,
If you guys want,
no, I'm
if
chilling.
you guys want to come up and join him, you're welcome to. But right now it's just me.
I'm people
Okay.
watching.
I just want to
Watch
see what
the
happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making a mouse.
I got a job. Kind of cool.
Yes.
Got away from the family. Wanted to live my own life a little bit. So I transported some goods. Cool time. Finally got here. Found a couple people along the way. Fought off some goblins. Very impressive. Yep.
Had quite a number of we've had quite a number of problems with them. So anyone who knocks a few of them away for us is definitely welcome in the Stonehill Inn. Would you consider yourself an adventurer then?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, like I was only like a fisherman for a long time, and I kind of got bored of that. And parents kind of sent me off, and they're like, "Go do this," and I said, "Okay," and now here I am. But I guess that was a bit of an adventure today, so I guess so.
Sounds like an adventure to me. We don't get many interesting stories here in Phandelver. Foot traffic has been a little low lately. Usually when I want to hear a story about some grand adventure or such, I go out and visit Darren Edamoth. Have you met him? Or did you only just
I remember a Darren Edamoth. Yeah, no,
Edamoth?
I just got Edamoth.
That's good. Oh, he's elderly gentleman, I think some sort of elven descent, lives out sort of in the northwest portion of town, a little orchard by himself. Quite a number of stories, a bit ornery, but he's, don't let that deceive you, he's always willing to share a bit about himself. Up there in age, even for someone of his lineage. But you should go have a talk with him sometime.
Really cool.
A little reclusive, so might have to initiate the conversation yourself.
Do you think you could write that down for me?
Sure. And she kind of runs in the background and grabs like an ink quill and like a piece of paper.
I'm just holding up my arm. Oh, that works too.
Kind of looks okay. And she writes down the name. It's. Do you want me to spell it for you? Or do you just want to write it?
Yeah, no, you can spell it for me.
It's Darren, D-A-R-A-N, Edermath, E-D-E-R-M-A-T-H.
Edermath.
Yeah, Darren Ettermath. All right, and then Thralda, you said that you were kind of listening in on conversation. Is there anyone you wanted to kind of like engage with, or is it just like kind of a passive listening?
Look like there's anyone of the religious background.
Of the religious background,
Faith.
no. Make a perception check based on hearing, if that means anything to you. If you have any additional bonuses to hearing.
13. Wait. Oh yeah, 13.
For perception,
Yeah.
not particularly. It doesn't look like there's anyone of a religious background, but you do hear someone mention the words. You hear someone say the name Sister Garrel, which sister being like a nun, but that's all you hear. Just like in passing conversation, it's like a couple of farmers who are talking. Something about a shrine as well, but that's all you catch. Just if you're just listening from afar.
Sure.
Was the stone shrine, like, very close to the inn that we passed?
It's like the inn is along like the town center, and the stone shrine is like it's within the town center. So it's like it's just like a short, like not even a minute walk away from the tavern part of the inn. If you had some interest in that.
Yeah, I want to go take a look at it. I'll.
You step outside. Kind of,
sort of
it's a little bit colder out now. It's kind of gotten dark. Let me go ahead and find. So it's like this little. It's not even like a temple. It's a little tiny shrine made of like stones that you think were maybe kind of shifted from some of the rubble from some of the older buildings in this town. There is, hold on, I have to see what it actually looks like. There's like a tiny little kind of like crudely carved statue in the middle, and it like a little pool of water that it sits atop. I don't think you know without making a roll, I don't think you can really discern anything off the top of your head about what it's supposed to be. But if you'd like, you can make a religion check.
Roll for that?
Okay.
History?
I'm gonna say religion specifically,
Okay.
not history.
Another 17. Bad.
Wow.
Wow, 19.
17. All right.
19 total.
You just from the symbols and the like imagery, you can tell that this is this shrine is dedicated to Timora, the goddess of luck and good fortune. And as you're sort of like investigating it, you hear like a pair of footsteps come up from behind you, and you turn to see, kind of in the dark, there's this a young elven woman dressed in sort of like religious apparel, carrying like looks like a little mason jar full of water, and she sort of like stops at your presence and gives you like a friendly smile and walks over to the pool and starts pouring some of the water in. And after maybe just about a second of like awkward silence, she says, "Have you come to worship at the shrine?"
No, I mean, maybe. I was just sort of taking a look-see. I'm new in town here, but it's very nice. Do you tend to it regularly?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Donald.
I do.
By the way.
Yes, it's Garael. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm the sole attendee of the Shrine of Luck here in town. You can imagine why, though. Phandelver hasn't been particularly lucky in the past couple months, but It's all part of the ups and downs of faith, I suppose.
Must be hard to be the only one taking care of it. I mean, do other people come to worship it?
You can see that even, like, in the dark, she looks to be, like, a little beaten up. Like, she's got a fair number of bruises and cuts on her body. And she says, it's not been easy, to say the least. There's a lot of creepy crawlies and ne'er-do-wells around, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to be such a downer. What brings you to Phandelver?
I'm just working a job. Escorting some goods from Neverland.
If you don't mind me being nosy, what might that be? Really?
Yeah. Just.
What do you carry on your person, Donala?
I have my watch. Like a little rucksack. Couple of daggers.
Okay. It's pretty typical, like, traveling gear, I say. Okay. She says, well, you're welcome to come and visit any time. I'm around most days. Been out and about a little bit lately, but I imagine I'll be here attending to the shrine and worshipping for the majority of the time. I'll be seeing you then. And she sort of heads off to one of the other buildings in town.
Have a good night.
You as well.
What was her name again? Tyler Garrel?
Alright. Sister Garrel.
Okay.
It might be Garel. I don't know how to. It is spelled Garale.
Wait. Garale.
Gele. Yep,
Okay.
Garel.
Okay.
Alright, anything else you guys want to do tonight? I'd say it's probably getting pretty late at this point. It's getting toward, like, close to midnight.
Are there any
The
sort
end of my night.
like offerings
Go for it.
at the shrine? Like aside from the water that she was pouring in?
I'd say that like you saw maybe like there were a few coin donations that people would kind of toss into the water that she collected like as she was refilling the pool.
Okay.
That's about it.
I'll
Not like a whole lot. It's like a couple copper pieces and maybe a silver.
I'll toss a couple silver pieces in there.
Sure thing. Plish plosh. They fall into the water.
Bit of luck.
Mephis?
Oh yeah, the end of my day is just spent being called an adventurer is the most interesting thing as anyone has ever called me. I will probably spend the rest of my night starting out flirting with her, seeing things are going nowhere, finding some other people to hang out with, and then going to bed.
Yes.
Donna's gonna be taking notes on basically everything that she can like eavesdrop on.
Alright.
I can also read lips too, since I have observant.
Oh, you can?
Yes, I can read like any lips of anything.
Oh, did you want to do some more? Oh, I will say, then, as opposed to just the that's like a feat, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's part of the feat, right? I will say, as opposed to just hearing about Sister Grail and the shrine, you are able to, like, interpret the conversation based off of that. Give me just a second. So these older kind of farmers, they're talking about, like, Sister Grail left town a couple days ago, and when she came back, she was all, like, cut up and bruised and like utterly exhausted. Like she was just gone for 2 days and then came back and was like in really, really rough shape. And that's about all you get from it. Did you want to do any more like investigating?
Whenever people were talking about the undead, I like to go talk with them.
Okay. There's a couple of like. It's kind of towards the end of the night. They're a little more like calm now. They're not quite as like rowdy drunk. It's a couple of miners. You sort of approach their table, and this one of them, he's sort of like middle-aged gentleman, kind of like square features. He's got this big kind of like scraggly dark beard and like this long black hair. He sort of turns to you and says, "Can I help you? What can I do for you today, miss?"
Hey there, sweet. I've been jumping over
He's
here
my
talking about some of the dangers going on with this town, and you know the faith that I'm a part of. We'd like to take note of this so we can potentially provide aid for these type of things. And I was wondering if you could elaborate a bit on some of the the ghoulies and the ghastly.
Well, it's nothing Oh shit! I switched his voice. It's nothing I particularly like to involve myself with. I tend to. I'm not a particularly religious man, but I might be a little superstitious. Keeps you alive in the mines. Recently, there's been talk of creatures lurking about some of our regular spots. The boys and I have been a little too preoccupied with goings on in town, a little too nervous to head out and make our livings. It's been hard. I don't know that anyone's seen them, it's just all hearsay, but it's up at, I gotta look at the location. The mines are up outside of town, northeast. But I wouldn't worry yourself about it. So we'll make do with what we have.
Well,
He said, "You're level 1."
If you need anything, my name is Thralda. I am a follower of Sahini, goddess of the twilight, and may her protection be upon you.
He sort of like clasps your hand like in like one of those like double handshakes, and he gives you like a little firm shake. He says, "Lanar, Lanar, Lanar."
I'm still
He
not
doesn't
writing
spell
this
it,
down
that'd be
because I don't have a notebook on me because they're all at the house that I have.
That's fine.
I'm supposed to be living at.
All right, I think at this point it gets pretty late for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We can call it here if you want, because it'd be a good place to stop. It's about 10 right now, or otherwise we could go a little bit further if you guys want to. I'm fine with either. Wonder how Andrew's doing.
I know. I'd be okay with.
You guys want to go for like another 30 and then call it?
Well, I was just gonna ask the question I think that's on everybody's mind right now. Skylar, would you like to ask the question that's on everybody's mind right now to see if we're thinking on the same page?
No.
You sneaky fucks. Ryan,
Do we level up, Tyler?
you do level up.
I wasn't even
2,
thinking.
baby.
Let's go. Level 2.
Yeah. Why don't you guys all roll for health right now?
Yes. Yes.
I would love to know what you guys are taking if you want to share.
I didn't.
You don't
I got a
have to if
7.
you don't want to. All right.
Just going a second level on cleric.
Thomas, you're muted.
I realized. Roll the 10.
Nice.
Is there like a quick like level up button?
I think so.
D&D Beyond?
I do not know.
I have sorcery points.
Skylar, what did
We
what
love
did
that.
Donald roll?
I have not rolled yet.
You can't really. The crappy thing is, you can only really use him for spell slots at level 2 because you don't get any cool shit until level 3.
Yeah, I know.
But we still spell slots
More
are
spell
still big.
slots.
I rolled a 5!
Still big.
Holy shit! You guys rolled great for hit points.
I doubled my health.
So now I have...
All right, good deal.
I also doubled my health because I forgot to add my con mod to my starting health. So,
Oh shit! Yeah.
I do be,
Boy,
21
boy,
hit
boy, boy, boy.
You have 21 hit points, Ryan?
I have a +3 to my con.
What the
Rolled a
fuck,
7.
dude?
Shit.
That's so messed up. I have,
I have 22.
What do you get at level? What do you get at second level, Thomas, for Meep?
Meep gets second wind,
Fighting style?
and no, he already
Okay,
has fighting
good.
style. I get to choose nothing. I get
Right.
second wind, and I get action surge.
Both good.
do I get to
Both
learn more spells?
Alright, great.
Oh, no. What the fuck, D&D Beyond? Why are hit points like the hardest fucking thing to do in this?
They are very
Because
frustrating.
it wants to, like, auto put them in.
Yes.
I didn't roll. I rolled
At second level, Skylar, you
D&D
learn, you get one more first level spell slot, and you learn one more spell.
Let's go!
I don't have 14 hit points.
Let's look at the sorcerer spell.
Oh.
Hey, kids, it's time for sorcery.
Are you ready, kids?
No!
Aye.
I can
Aye,
hear
patron.
you.
Aye, patron.
Oh.
Indiscernible eldritch horror noise.
I feel like sleep would be good.
It didn't.
In real life or in the...
It.
The sleep spell.
You guys do all take a long rest, so make sure you reset your shit.
You know I
think
will.
I'm gonna take sleep.
Do it. Oh, the spell!
The spell.
Oh.
Also, like,
Yeah, I mean, no better time to use it than a low level campaign.
yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no better
And
time
you
to take it
can-
than a low level campaign when everything has like no hit points.
And you can
Oh,
switch it out when you level up,
my
so when you decide to use
God.
this, get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you guys want to use any of the optional rules, I'm okay with any that replace features. I'm not okay with any that add features, but you can use any that like replace a feature. Just let me know ahead of time.
Okay.
How does...
I don't even know how. Yes, I have +6 for my con because I'm level 2. But I'm telling you, I fucking rolled a 7.
Right. Just don't use D&D Beyond. Its UI is so good, but it's like everything else is just so bad.
D&D Beyond, if you want to sponsor us, we will stop talking about the frustrating things about you.
If you give
Such
us
as
money,
rolling for
we won't hate you.
Yeah, pay us to stop shit talking. That's why I just use the like spreadsheet on Google Docs or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or Google Sheets.
It's extremely helpful for your new
Yeah.
player, but yeah, it's...
It is, yeah. I made my first character on D&D Beyond.
That's
I
crazy.
wish you could just edit your own values though and put in your own stuff. That's the most frustrating part.
I made
Yep.
my first character on a piece of paper.
Be garbage,
So did I.
like a real true player.
Like a real fucking nerd. Oh.
There's no optional things for fighters! Ah!
Yeah, probably not.
Oh wait!
Let's
Oh wait,
consider-
that's awesome!
what? What is it?
When you get to level 4, whenever you do get an ability score improvement, you can change your fighting style.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm fine
yeah.
with that because it doesn't add anything. You just replace it. So if you
Right.
decide like, hey, I don't like my fighting style anymore, like mechanically just tell me ahead of time so I can be like, okay, well now how are we gonna do this in game? Like, well, how is it reflect a
Right.
change in your
Mhm.
actual like fighting style?
I
But
get
yeah, I'm totally
another-
fine with that.
I get another head injury and things just happen. It's, no.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see, sorcerer any optional shit.
I mean, like my meta magic.
Sorcerer's versatility. You can replace meta magic. I'm fine with that. And
Okay.
then magical guidance. No magical guidance because that's an additional thing.
Okay.
Yeah, when you make an ability, so you can, yeah, because it's not replacing any features. So,
Right.
but if you want to use sorcerer's versatility, I'm totally fine with that.
Cool.
For clerics,
It's actually a really good
I think
feature.
clerics might have
So.
some. Yeah. Yeah, I hate the idea of being locked into it, whatever, if it doesn't end up working the way you want it to.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh wow, clerics actually get a couple of optional features.
Clerics are so cool.
Let's see, harness divine power. That's a no. Cantrip versatility, yes. Blessed strikes, no. Oh wait, yes, because it replaces
Blessed
the divine
Strikes is
strike or potent
replacement.
spellcasting feature. Yeah, Blessed strikes is probably to replacement. So, but we're not gonna get to 8th level anyway. Doesn't matter. It's a level 5. Well, great session, you guys. You didn't bite it, which is good. You made it to level 2, which means you're exponentially more party.
We are at least 2 times better than we were.
This
We
is true.
we actually are 2 times better. It's amazing.
Yes.
Alright,
Heck yeah.
I think I am going to
Have more spell
Hopefully,
slots.
do the IRL sleep.
yes. Hopefully, Andrew will be able to join us next time,
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
and he won't have bunny trouble.
I know, I hope the bunnies are okay.
I know we never got an update.
We never got an update.
I
Andrew ate them.
one more
He needed them.
spell.
What would it be?
to
Make
detect
this spell.
magic.
Nice.
Ooh.
I
All
was
right,
gonna
there it
detect
is.
magic.
You got it.
So good.
What did Donald take? Oh, he took sleep.
Mhm.
That's good.
Sleep.
What spell did Meep take for his level up?
Yes.
He took hit stuff a second time in one turn. Again.
What if I wanted to hit something
Style.
again?
What if hit, but again, but more?
But more.
What if also self-healing?
Go beyond plus ultra. Yeah, self healing. That's
Okay.
great. But I cringe at that reference. Okay. Yes.
Alright.
You made it.
I know.
I'm going to
Bueno.
cast sleep on myself
Alright.
in the real world.
Alright, goodbye.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
very well.
Thank you,
Are we going?
Tyler.
Skylar.
Bye.
Peace out. Yes.